Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for stopping by, and blessings to everyone here. So today I am going to do a reading. Basically, I woke up this morning, and before I was even fully awake, I heard my guides telling me to do a reading about forgiveness. So they gave me some direction on how to do it. Archangel Michael, who I've been working with for many years now, have been also asking me to do that. So I feel like it's Archangel Michael and Jesus Christ and my guides, and they all want me to do this reading. So I'm going to start first of all by saging here just a little bit. I'm going to sage here. And I'm going to light up another candle. So, I'm going to clear everything here. So I was pretty much guided by them to what card decks to use. I will only be using oracle decks here as they asked me to. Okay, so this is gonna be really channeled reading, so it's what I get from them and how they guide me, and I'm just gonna follow as I always do. I mostly channel my videos are mostly channeled, but when I use the tarot, there's also the knowledge that I have, right? But here they really want me to follow their lead, so I'm going to just channel here. Okay, so let's see. So I am going to start with they want me to start with the Ascendant Masters deck. So Archangel Michael, beloved Archangel Michael, and Jesus of Nazareth, Jesus Christ, the divine healer, and all my guides, what messages would you like me to give here regarding forgiveness? Okay, hold on. So I'm hearing some stuff. Forgiveness is something that you all can do. Forgiveness doesn't take away from anything. Or what do you mean by that? Forgiveness doesn't take anything away from you. It's clearing toxicity within your body. You all should forgive. You're doing it for yourself. Okay, they just told me to talk about what I know about forgiveness. So, okay, they tell me to hold on with the cards. So, they want me to share with you my understanding of forgiveness. So I came to understand that forgiveness is really not about the other person. It's only really about yourself. So, and also one big thing that people struggle with is that forgiveness is forgetting, equals forgetting, and that's not the case either. In many of my videos, issues, like about forgiveness will come up, and they always want me to talk about it. I always feel like it's a lot to talk about, and then it will make my video like 2 hours long. So so I always touch on it just a little bit, but they really want me to make a whole video just talking about forgiveness. So what I came to understand and what I came to learn is that what I've came to understand, I should say, is that really what forgiveness is about is releasing yourself from all the toxicity and all the negativity and all the bad feelings that really are harbored within your body as you hold resentment. And if you're familiar with Louise Hay, the great Louise Hay, she passed away already, but she was someone who really talked about it a lot. Her famous book is You Can Heal Your Life, which I totally recommend it to you if you haven't read it yet. And she talks about the connection between the mind, the thoughts, and the thoughts versus the body. So how our thoughts of resentment, a feeling of resentment, thoughts and feeling really are what manifest this ease, and she calls it this ease because the body is not at ease when the body is harboring an illness, right? So what she talks about is how not forgiving and holding feeling of resentment is a big factor in the body manifesting it as an illness, mostly with resentment. It's mostly connected to cancer. So people that many times that get cancer is because they have all of these unresolved issues. Now, I'm not a doctor, of course, and there's no medical advice here. Also, this is not about blaming people for getting diseases and stuff like that. That's not what the point is. But the point is that while, constantly, we have this thing, and the great Dyer, who also passed away, the great spiritual teacher, also talked about it. He said basically every day we kind of chew over the same thoughts over and over again. That's basically what we do, that we keep on thinking the same thought. And so we get into this loop here, that we're thinking the same thoughts over and over again. We have unresolved issues, we have unresolved feelings, and they just stay there, and they just become toxic in our body, and this toxicity eventually creates diseases and illnesses. So the idea of forgiveness is to rid yourself from it's to rid yourself from the toxicity. And they also want me to mention Neale Donald Walsh, who wrote, what was that called? A Letter to God? Oh, Conversations with God. Thank you so much. Conversations with God. Look also into his book, Conversation with God, regarding forgiveness. So, so basically, the idea here is that you and I, each one of us, have to work on resolving this issue. So whatever happened to you with another person is not about the other person. It's about you and how you deal with that, and how you do your forgiveness to rid your body from the resentment, to rid your body from the toxicity, from toxic thoughts, from the diseases that could manifest because of that. I hope it makes sense here, but bear with me, okay? So basically, say someone did something really terrible to you, okay? And when you try to confront this person, the person tells you, oh, well, I don't remember. Oh well, whatever's, you're just making up stuff, you know what I mean? So then there is you sitting there and feeling like a victim here, like there's all this injustice that had been done to me, while that other person that did stuff to you is just, walking around and living their lives and doing their things, and have no second thoughts about any of this. So therefore, and it could happen a lot with my experience with parents. Louise Hay does like this really great exercises in her book You Can Heal Your Life, where there is forgiving your parents, forgiving our parents, and that I feel was crucial for me in forgiveness. It was like really a pivotal thing for me to do, that helped me with major thing, to help me with forgiveness, to help me with. Also, like, all of this resentment and unresolved issues kind of hold you back. All of these traumas that you carry from childhood, all these traumas that you carry from the past relationships and whatnot. So the forgiveness kind of releases it, and just rid you from all of this negative energy, and give you growth, and give you, it's like a breath of fresh air after you were suffocated in a box or something. You know what I mean? So basically, the way that it works is, you first of all have to acknowledge the other person's wrongdoing. Whatever it may be, you were abused as a child, you were neglected as a child, you were beaten, you were whatever, or in a relationship, you had no power, and another person took advantage of you, harmed you in any way. So do acknowledge that. You need to acknowledge your feelings, and you need to feel your feelings, right? So if you need to cry about it, then you cry about it, because we need to feel our feelings. That's one. Another thing is that with forgiveness, we look at the person that we have all of this unforgiveness towards, all of this resentment, this person who we feel harmed us, whoever that may be, and we realize that people do the best that they can according to their ability. So maybe the best that they can at any point, they do the best that they can, but maybe the best that they can is like ridiculous to you. But you have to understand that not all people are on the same level of spiritual growth. Not all people are on the same, vibrating on the same level, right? So for some people, the best they could do is really, to you, would be something ridiculous, but that's the best that they could do at that point when they hurt you. Neil Donald Walsh, or maybe it's Donald Neil Walsh, whatever his name is, he talks about how to try to understand the person that harmed you. Many times, if you look into it, and not from like the self-righteousness, oh, but you did that to me. Okay, if you leave that on the side for just a second and look at that person who harmed you, and you'll see that they themselves were abused, or they themselves went through hell, in childhood, that really bad things happened to them, that they suffered a lot. So basically, try to understand the other person, or try to see the patterns in other person's life. Try to see that they themselves were miserable, that they themselves, didn't know any better, and they hurt you because they never resolved their own hurt, their own issues. Okay? And once you do that, and you release all of that, and you say, you don't have to tell anyone. My experience, I would tell you, when you do your forgiveness towards someone, I would say don't call them, especially if it's the kind of person that would just tell you, what are you talking about, and kind of dismiss you. I would say don't call anyone. Do it between you and yourself. So you tell yourself, this person was really miserable. This person was really, repeating patterns that happened to them in their own life, whatever the reason may be. And this person was really not capable of seeing anyone or anything but themselves. Whatever you can see, in any way that you can, just understand a little bit where the other person comes from, and you forgive in the sense that you release the toxics that all this toxicity that you hold in from the other person. You release it, and you say, I am not having this in my body anymore. I am not holding this in my body. I am releasing it, and I forgive this person. However, forgive doesn't mean forget or free ticket. I think that's the biggest thing that people feel like very uneasy about with forgiveness. It doesn't mean that it didn't happen. It doesn't mean that, someone did horrific things to you. It doesn't mean that, oh no, no, that person didn't do anything. No, you remember. And I would say stay away from that person as much as you can. Sometimes it's family and it's hard to stay away, but keep your boundary. with people. Keep your boundaries with people that hurt you, even if it's family. But you know, the idea is that I no longer hold this toxic in my body because of what happened, but I do not forget what you did to me. It's just that I don't hold the feelings of resentment. I remember it as a memory. And once you do that, you'll find that it doesn't have power over you. Like things that I used to cry about because that happened to me in my childhood, once I did the work, you know, so I see it more as, you know, I don't have the feelings attached to it, the feeling of being victimized, the feeling of being mistreated, of being abused. You know, I'm not getting into specific details, mostly neglected and unseen. It doesn't make me cry. I can talk about my childhood and not cry, you know. I understand that all of that happened to me, and I don't forget, and I don't justify anything, but I forgive, so it doesn't have a hold on me. It doesn't trigger feelings. It doesn't make me cry. I forgive. I forgave already. So I'm going to go to the cards here and see. I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope it helps. Really, my intention here is really just to help and bring you peace and blessings. And if I helped you with that, you know, then that would be really mission completed. That's all I want. I just wanted to be here and help. So the more we forgive, the more there's forgiveness on this planet, the better all of us will be. Because people that carry resentment are also people that walk around and mistreat other people, get into relationships that end up very hurtful, hurt other people, and cause more pain on this planet. Okay, so I'm going to go to the card now, and I'm going to ask. So I'm going to ask Archangel Michael and Jesus Christ, Jesus of Nazareth, and my guides, and I want to say Mother Mary as well, and Mary Magdalene, and my team, please. What messages would you like me to pass around here in this reading? Oh, that's too many. Okay, all right. Okay, we'll take all of them since they fell like that. Let's see. I'm going to show you the cards as we go because it's a lot, and I don't know if I can. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to show you the cards as I get the messages, okay? So they say in here that forgiveness is a teacher. So it came to teach us something. You know, when you forgive someone, it teaches you about yourself. It teaches you about your life, and it shows you how strong you are. So I want to say, it's an opportunity to learn. And they're making me look at this area here in the card, something like it's a gift, like it's gold, you know, because it's a teacher, because the opportunity to forgive is a teacher. Forgiveness is a teacher for all of us, because it helps us grow. There's not going to be life that are free of, you know, hurt and trauma, because that's how we learn and grow. Okay. Okay. So, it's a good idea to write down your feelings, okay? Especially if you have a lot of hurt. Write it down, and then tell me also write down, like, how are things from the other person's point of view. Yeah, exactly. This is the card right next to it. So, see the other person's point of view. See this? And write. Okay, so sit down and write about your hurt, whoever hurt you, what happened, how did you feel. Let yourself cry, let all your feeling come through, let yourself get angry. Do it in the privacy of your own home or whatever. Be by yourself, you know, do whatever you need to be by yourself. Sit down, write about it, write how you were hurt, what happened to you. Even write down like the details, how you were, whatever happened to you, if you were abused, if you were beaten, if you whatever, if you were talked down to. And then also write down how was it to your understanding from the other person's point of view. Maybe the person was also going through all kind of terrible things, or maybe that person had gone through terrible things in their childhood, and then they inflicted it on you, they projected it on you, just because they didn't know how to handle their feelings, and because they never did any forgiveness. Okay? So after you do the work and you write it down, and you let yourself just forgive, detach from the drama. Don't go looking for these people and tell them, oh, you know, I just did forgiveness and I want you to know I forgive you. Don't text anyone, don't send email to no one, don't call anyone, tell them, oh, I forgive you, it's okay. Because unless that person, even on the level that they can understand and ask for forgiveness, it's a waste of your time, and it's going to create more drama and more pain. So they say in here, don't, you see the hand here stopping it. Don't go looking for, or they telling me, don't go looking for revenge, or don't think, oh, you know, all of this is going to come back to you, blah, blah. Don't do that. Just forgive and release it. Release it from you, from your body, release it from your thoughts, okay? So whatever happened, they're saying you're seeing the situation correctly. So whatever happened, you know, don't sit there and start thinking, oh, maybe I'm making up stuff, maybe I'm in the wrong, maybe I'm making up too much. Look, that's what they're telling me. I'm just following. Maybe I'm just being a drama queen, and I am just, you know, exaggerating here. Maybe it wasn't too bad, and maybe the person, you know, wasn't that bad. Maybe what happened to me wasn't that bad, and I'm just being a drama queen or a drama king here. They say, no, you're seeing the situation correctly. You are seeing the situation correctly. Don't undermine yourself here. Don't talk yourself out of the process. Just whatever happened. Just, you know, write it down, see it as it is, and then when you do the forgiveness, you try to also write also about the other person's point of view, but don't try to give the other person, like, don't try to undermine it. Don't try to just say, oh, no, you know what, maybe it wasn't that bad, and I was just a drama king or queen. Maybe I was just a dramatic kid. Maybe I was just exaggerating. No, they saying you seeing the situation accurately. Don't think that you're making up stuff, or you don't remember correctly and then you're making up stuff. And feel the feelings. Let yourself feel the feelings. If you need to cry, you cry. All of this will help you purifying your heart, purifying your mind, purifying your thoughts. It will give you a lot of relief, okay? And I want to say that here with this mother, wife, sister, daughter, that for some of you watching, there is a lot of hurt that comes from a female figure. It could be a mother, it could be a grandmother, a sister, a daughter, a wife, a female figure, someone who, maybe someone who was supposed to nurture you and did not do that, or wasn't there for you. But definitely do the work and work about forgiveness. And yes, work on forgiveness. Yes, you need to do that. Yes, it's going to help you. Yes, don't look for ways out of it. Yes, it's gonna help you. It's gonna purify your thoughts. It's gonna help you detach from drama. Yes, do it for yourself. Yes, there was a hurt there too. Yes, but they're saying, you know, don't belittle things. Don't pretend, oh no, it wasn't that bad. If it was bad, it's okay for you to admit that it was bad. Let's see what other messages we can get from Archangel Michael and Jesus Christ and oh my spiritual guides. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. Oh wow. More? One more? Okay. Okay. See, in the bottom of the deck, Ascension. The forgiveness is going to help you vibrate higher. It's going to help you ascend from this feeling of, you know, all this feeling of resentment and guilt and shame and you know, anger. All of this hold us down on a very low vibrating situation. And they're saying, you know, this, you know, you do that and it's going to help you rise above it. You rise above it and you go up in your own personal vibrations, the way that you vibrate. Okay, let's take a look here and see what we got here. So, you know, I felt Mary Magdalene, and here she is. And, you know, Mary Magdalene is a teacher. So look at this. Okay. So, so the message here with, in regarding to this reading, okay, they want me to read this to you. Teacher awakens with Mary Magdalene. You have something important to share. Follow your inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So, for some of you watching, once you do your forgiveness and once you come to a place where you can release it, I took it even one step further, working with Louise Hay's book, You Can Heal Your Life. I'm going to leave all of this information, you know, in the box below, so you have all of the information. I can put links and stuff. What she's saying here, Mary Magdalene, is when you do that, when you do forgiveness, when you forgive, when you heal yourself, when you rise above it, share your story with other people and you help other people. You help other people forgive too. You help other people rise above too. Okay? You become the teacher just by sharing your own experience with others and by, I want to say, leading by example. You're the one that doing forgiveness, and then just by your example of forgiving, just by the way you talk about stuff, just by you sharing your story, you inspire other people to forgive too. You teach other people that it's a good idea to forgive. And Mary Magdalene. Thank you, Mary Magdalene. We also got Freya here with phases and cycle. And it says here, there is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So when it comes to forgiveness, you know, once you do your forgiveness, you close the cycle on something, you can release it and you'll have new beginnings. You'll have better life. You can work on building yourself up. You know, new things will come to you. You'll attract new things, you know, new opportunities, new beginnings. You know, you'll feel relieved, you'll feel happy, and you will attract other things to your life, happy things, you know, good things into your life. So what Freya is saying here is you close a cycle and you'll start something new. So for some of you watching, you've been carrying this hurt for many, many years. Close this cycle on this hurt by doing the forgiveness. Not just say, I'm closing the cycle. No. Do the forgiveness. Do the work. Close the cycle on it. And your life will be so much better. That's what I get here. Your life will be so much better, so much better, so much better. We also got Mercury here, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. So a couple of things here. When you do forgiveness, you know, and release it, you will get a weight off your chest. You will get a weight off your body, your mind, your heart. You know, you'll feel a lot more relieved, you know. When it comes to two things that I get here, sometimes, you know, you can speak up and say, if it was something, you know, that you feel like you can talk about and tell the other person, you know, I was very upset that happened, you know, and maybe the person is going to tell you, I am so sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you, you know, I didn't mean to. Sometimes, you know, if it's something recent or if it's something that you feel like maybe this is someone who's never hurt you in any way, and maybe they did it because they weren't aware of doing that, then you can go and talk to this person and say, you know, you really hurt me here, and maybe the person is just going to apologize to you. The other thing here that I'm getting Mercury is to have your boundaries. Have your boundaries. Don't let people walk all over you. Say, no, I don't accept that. Do not talk to me like that. Walk away. Do whatever you got to do, but have your boundaries, okay? And the last card here is Green Terra, and she says Supreme Protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. So trust that you can heal yourself by doing forgiveness. Trust that forgiveness is the right thing to do. Trust that you're protected, you know. And sometimes you need to move away from the people that hurt you. You do the forgiveness and you stay away from those people. Sometimes you just have to have your boundaries. So you still maybe, you know, especially with family members, sometimes there's no way, right? Mother, father, you still have to talk to them. But you keep your boundaries, okay? You don't let them walk all over you. You don't let them, you know, make you feel uncomfortable and ask you for things that you can't do. You just say no. You put your boundaries up, okay? All right. Let's move to this deck here. This is the Saints and Angels. I'm gonna get us some more messages from Saints and Angels. So please, Saints and Angels, can I get like 2 cards? This one. No, one more. I feel. Okay, 3 cards. So here we got message from your guardian angel, retreat. So I want to say in the context of forgiveness, you may need to, you know, maybe you're in a situation where you can't even think about doing forgiveness because you're still in the same environment with the people you need to forgive. So you need to kind of find a way to go somewhere else where you can, maybe in nature if you can, that would be great, or somewhere, you know, away from them, to be able to write down stuff, to clear your head, to do your forgiveness, okay? So your guardian angel say retreat. You know, you maybe need to just move away from that energy. We also got Saint Cecilia with play music. So for some of you, music is very healing for you. Maybe you're a musician. Maybe for some of you watching, music has to do with what happened to you and what you need to forgive. Maybe that was your dream and you were talked down. Your dream was to be a musician and your parents told you that you need to be a doctor, not a musician, or something like that. I want to tell you that as a grown-up, you have the power. So whatever happened to you in your childhood is one thing. Once you're a grown-up, you choose your life and you choose your way. But I feel that for many of you, music has a healing effect on you. They're telling me meditation music, healing meditation music. You can do that at night. I love to do that at night. You just play it, on your phone next to you, and it plays, and you don't have to be awake for it to work. It works while you're sleeping. I'm gonna try to just move this a little bit. Okay. And the last card is don't compromise, and Agnes affirm. So don't compromise just to make peace with people. Don't compromise and say, you know what, I'm not going to do forgiveness. I'm just going to kind of, whatever. I'll compromise. I'm going to be nice to people. I'm going to kind of like be wishy-washy. Don't be wishy-washy about it. This is something you need to do. Or I'm going to say to myself, oh, you know what, maybe they were right. Maybe I was a terrible child. Maybe this, maybe that. No. Saint Agnes affirm says, no, don't compromise here. Don't compromise here. Your feelings are right. Your feelings, you have all the right to feel your feelings. And you know what happened. So don't try to justify people just because you don't want to do the work, basically. Okay, I'm going to get us, let's see, a card or two from, it's also an angel deck. Okay, so angels. Okay, what would you like? What message would you like to bring to me? I feel like it's one more. I want to show you this. This is in the bottom of the deck. The Miracle of Prayer, Archangel Sandalphon. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. So definitely you can pray on it. Prayers, and ask the universe, God, the universe, Jesus Christ, whoever you'd like to help you. And I want to say Mother Mary to help you with forgiveness. One more card. I feel one more card. Okay, Earth Angel. And look, new beginnings. You do that, it will give you a new beginning. It's going to be a new beginning for you once you release all of this stuff. So let's see. Okay, so first card, Earth Angel. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. What does that mean? The angels don't judge. The angels forgive, right? So that's how we should be. Forgive doesn't mean forget. Okay? Again, but forgive. You do it for yourself. Speak your truth, Archangel Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me speak with integrity. For maybe some of you watching, there's like a situation at work or something where someone is mistreating you, or someone is treating you like you're stupid or something, or like you don't know what you're doing, or something like that. You need, or your boss mistreats you, you need to speak up and say, hey, no, don't talk to me like that. I'm not okay with that. Don't undermine me. Don't belittle me. Okay? And in a situation where you can, and always speak your truth as much as you can. You don't have to bring back the past and stuff like that, as I said, or to tell people I forgive you, because most of the time I find that it just kind of backfires. Stand your ground, speak your truth. And the last card we got is change and transition. Archangel Azrael, thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. So Archangel Azrael is here offering you his help to help you go to, you know, the changes within you, the transformation that you will go through as you do forgiveness. Okay, and there might also be changes in, you know, in real life once you do transition. Once you forgive. Maybe once you forgive and you do the work, you realize, oh, I've been stuck here for no reason. I should move on. I should do this, that, and the other. I need a change. And Archangel Azrael is here to tell you that you have his help and he has your back. I want to get us a message from Archangel Raphael. So I'm going to ask Archangel Raphael. Oops. Sorry. So Archangel Raphael, please, what message would you like to, and Jesus of Nazareth, down here, Jesus Christ, what message would you like to bring forth? So I got one card, I'm taking one more card. And that's it. So we got massage. The Archangel Raphael, please help me know that I deserve to receive massage and other self-care treatments. And laughter is the best medicine. The Archangel Raphael, thank you for reminding me to detach and find the humor in every, and irony in every human drama. Okay, so the massage card here in this context of the reading, basically saying, you know, also, you know, don't forget self-care. Maybe you need to go get a massage. Maybe you need to go, you know, go to a spa. Go do something for yourself. Get a haircut, you know, I don't know, go get manicure, pedicure, whatever. Just do something, or take the time to just, you know, indulge in self-care, because all this hurt that will come to the surface is going to be, once you do your forgiveness and you sit there and really write down stuff, it will bring a lot of harsh feelings. So go easy on yourself. That's what I just heard. Go easy on yourself in the sense that you do the work, and then so go and you know, nourish yourself, you know, like take care of yourself, show yourself self-love, because, you know, dealing with all kind of issues could be really traumatic, and bringing all this trauma up could be like really harsh on you, on your body, on your state of being. So just go and nurture yourself. Go do something nice for yourself. They're showing me this card. Maybe go outside and sit in nature a little bit. You know, go for a retreat if you can. Do something nice for yourself. Take care of yourself. And the other message is laughter is the best medicine. So Archangel Raphael is saying, you know, if you get to the point that you can just laugh at everything that happened to you, after you do your forgiveness, after you deal with your emotions, after you release everything, maybe you can just laugh at how stupid people can be, and how, you know, this irony, you know, this, you know, just being human, you know, we can be really silly. That's basically the message here. Okay, I'm going to go from here to Archangel Michael and ask him for a message for us. So Archangel Michael, in this context of this forgiveness video, what would you like to say to my viewers, please? Archangel Michael. One more? One more. Okay. All right. So a bunch of them came out. Let's see. Let's see what the message is. So, okay, so he says here, you created the situation and you have the power to change it. So I'm not so sure what he means by that. Let me see. Okay, So he's saying you can paint a new picture for yourself, like a new future. You can paint, like paint a picture of how you want your future to be like. He's saying a mental picture, right? It's not necessarily, you know, it's not like you need to make a painting here. Like, have this image of how you want your life to be like. So sometimes my guides would do that to me, that they will pick a card, but then it's not necessarily about what it says here, but it's really about the image. So he's showing me the canvas here, and he's saying you can create a different picture in your life. You can imagine the life that you want to have. You can paint like paint a picture of the life that you want to have. Basically, imagine the life that you want to have, regardless of what happened to you in the past. You can do that. Start over, regardless of what happened to you in the past. Make a commitment. He's saying to me, to yourself, make a commitment to yourself, to take care of yourself, to heal yourself, to be there for yourself, to love yourself. Make this commitment to yourself. He's really emphasizing here that it's to yourself. Okay. He's saying make a commitment to forgive. Make it as a commitment. Showing me this card here. Don't be wishy-washy about it. Don't compromise here. Make a commitment to do that. Don't be scared. You can go through it. Look, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. Once you forgive, release the situation from your life, you're gonna be so better off, so much better off. And he says here with the let go of fear now, he really wants to emphasize not to be scared of going through this process. Don't be scared. Call upon Archangel Michael. Here you go. Say, Archangel Michael, please be with me while I am going through this process of forgiveness that I'm working on. Ask Archangel Raziel or Archangel Gabriel. Both are here. Ask them and say, please help me as I'm going through this process. Please help me. Be with me. Protect me. Help me. Archangel Michael is the greatest protector. You'll ask him to protect. Ask Archangel Michael. Just call upon Archangel Michael and ask him to be with you and protect you while he's doing that and help you. And as I said, also Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Azrael, you can ask Mary Magdalene as well. I want to get, I don't know, I feel like I should get another card here. Or two. Okay. Okay, I'll definitely ask them when I take them to look. In the back of the deck, the Divine Director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Just don't be scared. Don't be scared. Do it. Do it. You'll be happier. You'll be protected. Nothing bad is going to happen to you. We got the Hope card. Love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. After you do your forgiveness, you'll have hope in your heart. You have love and acceptance for yourself. Accept yourself. Accept yourself. You come from the divine. You all come from the divine. Accept yourself. Okay? So recognize your divine worth. You're not just nothing. You come from God. You're an extension of God. We all are an extension of God, right? Because that's where we come from. There are your ancestor will be very happy if you do that. Look, we got the white eagle, ancestor spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Oh, this is great. So for some of you watching, as you do your forgiveness, take a look and see you know, what, you know, say you went through, you know, like really terrible childhood, and you have big issues with your mother. Look at your mother. What kind of childhood your mother had? What kind of issues she went through with her mother? Look at your grandmother. Whatever, as far as you can, right? Whatever, as much as you can get information or things that you know in the family and stuff like that. Maybe you can ask someone, what kind of a childhood did your mother have? What things did she go through with her own mother? So once you heal yourself, once you forgive, you're going to break this chain. For some of you watching, this has been going on in your lineage. This is going on, you know, from generation to generation, that this hurt that is going, you know, just keeps on following your ancestors, just stays in the family. You know, the mother hurt the daughter hurt her daughter, her daughter hurt her daughter, and it goes and it stays. And you are the one here that has the opportunity to break the chain. How do you break the chain? How do you break this cycle of pain that has been going on in your lineage? By doing the forgiveness, by having the awareness. Okay, you decide. I am not gonna just keep on going with that and do that to my child, in order to my child to do that to their child and keep on going. No, I'm gonna cut it right here. I'm gonna do the forgiveness. I'm gonna have the awareness. I'm gonna understand and forgive and clear. And it stops with me. And once you say that and once you do the work, it stops with you. So your ancestors are here to support you. There's someone watching, or more than one watching. There's a family wound. There's something that has been going on through the generation. And we got Commander Ashtar here, who's an alien. So maybe some of you watching are starseeds. And he says, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. So he's saying, do it. Take the actions. Don't just say, yeah, tomorrow. No, don't do that. Don't be wishy-washy. Don't be wishy-washy about it. You need to do it. Don't be scared. You know, make the commitment to yourself. You know, and you know, it doesn't have to take forever, but it takes sitting down, writing down everything. It takes reviewing stuff. It takes going through the feelings. It's, you know, so it will take you probably, you know, few days, or maybe a few weeks, or maybe a month. I don't know, but it's necessary. And Commander Ashtar is here to tell you, get to action. Don't just sit there and say, I forgive. No, there is work to be done. Thank you, Commander Ashtar. Okay, one last card from the Archangel deck, and we're gonna end the reading. So, beloved Archangels, what else would you like to say to end this reading? Okay. All right. I took all the ones that I felt like wanted to come through. Okay, so the Archangels are offering you comfort. This is Archangel Azrael, who is here twice. See? And he says, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So he wants to emphasize that he's here. Archangel Azrael wants to tell you, I am here for you. Call upon me as you go through this process. You don't have to do it alone. And trust me, as someone who's been working with the Archangels for quite a long time now, they help. They really help. It's not just, you know, fairy tales. They really help, and you can feel their presence, especially Archangel Michael. If you call upon Archangel Michael, which I suggest you to always, you know, if you never worked with any of the Archangels, I recommend you to start with Archangel Michael. Call upon him, ask him to be with you, to protect you. You can ask him to be with you all the time. You can ask him to protect you, protect your family, protect your kids, protect your property, protect your house, and he will be there for you. And don't think that, you know, he's too busy for you, and he has other things to do, and you're just, you know, a little speck of dust, and, you know, why are you bothering him? He always asks me to say that you're not bothering him, that he answers all who calls him, and that definitely not to think that your worries are, you know, are not worth his attention or anything. I would tell you, always say thank you when you work with the archangel. Always say thank you, and know that he, you know, all of them, basically, Archangel Michael, all of the archangel, all of these beings of light, they are not like us, that we can only be in one place at a time. They are limitless because they are not in a physical form, right? So they can help all of us. Look, I want to show you this. So, nurture, Archangel Gabriel, again, Archangel Gabriel, twice here. She came out twice as well. And she says, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Maybe some of you have a baby, just had a baby, or have some toddlers or young children. But you need to nurture yourself, just as you nurture yourself, just as you would nurture a baby. If you had a baby, or if someone had a baby and told you, oh, I don't want to nurture the baby, you would go like, what? It's a baby. You need to nurture. You need to nurture a baby. A baby can't do anything for themselves. Treat yourself the same way. Nurture yourself. Love yourself. Give yourself all the love that you need. They want me to go back to this here. Self-love, self-care, nurture yourself. Okay. Next card that we got here is, again, we got Archangel Raphael with healthy lifestyle, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleeps, get exercise to regulate optimal health. So Archangel Raphael says, okay, while you're doing everything, don't forget also that you need to take care of your physical body. Healthy body, healthy mind, healthy heart, healthy spirit, healthy emotions, all goes together, right? Mind, body, spirit. And we also have Archangel Metatron here. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shape. So if you know how to do chakra clearing, do it. Also for your own health, for your own, it will help you not only in your physical body, but also your emotional state. So maybe do that after doing forgiveness, or you can do that before and after. Okay, after you go through the process of forgiveness. And also, oh, if you don't know how to do it, that's what I want to say. There are chakra clearing meditations on YouTube. Sit in meditation and listen to it, and it's great. And last one, Archangel Ariel comes here with prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So here I want to say that as you do your forgiveness, as you clear stuff, as you clear all of this toxicity, you open a door to prosperity. Opportunities will come to you. Money will come to you. They're really showing me like the gold coins here. It's like my gaze is, you keep on going towards there. That's what they want to show. They want me to emphasize that. Forgiveness is gold, basically, and it will give you a lot of opportunity. Look at all the yellow here, which make me think about the sunlight and about the solar plexus. Look at the green here, make you think about money, but also the heart chakra. This will bring you so much good. Please do it. Do it for yourself. Do it, do it, do it. I'm going to end the reading right now. I want to thank you so much for listening. I know it's a long reading, but it's needed. It's needed, and we all need to do forgiveness in our life. I hope this helps you. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel, comment below and let me know if this was helpful. I really am doing all of this in the intention to help everyone who watches this video, and bring you blessings, love, light, healing, and all great things to your life. I send you lots and lots of love, light, and healing and blessings. And remember, awareness is everything. Until next time.